I've had a number of occasions, physical therapy, but it's never been in home.
Okay.
And the big difference is at the physical therapy places, they give you an exercise and you have to do it on a piece of equipment. And here it's hands-on, which is great. Aviator is in the home, and that's the biggest difference. The prior experiences I've had have been me going to a facility where they had all of their equipment, and they'd give me exercises and I'd have to do them on the equipment. With Aviator, the whole thing has been brought to me. You're helping me, and that's the critical part. Every exercise, you're a part of it, and that's important. They started out with a nurse who came out initially to evaluate me and render me fit enough for physical therapy. That was followed by a physical therapist who very experienced, very good. Unfortunately, he left, and I had concerns about the quality of the next guy coming in. But Brian came on board, and he was just as good, and I have no complaints about that whatsoever.
So the good thing is you don't have to do anything. You just relax right here.
Oh, jeez. That's a change. It started out where I was suffering from neuropathy of the lower body and created dizziness, balance problems for me. I was falling a lot, and I mean 2 or 3 times a week minimum. And falls sometimes can be pretty damn serious. That was the first thing that the first therapist started working with me on, and as that continued, the second therapist, Brian, came along and he improved the exercise program, expanded it, I guess is the best way of putting it, and had a much greater impact on the results of my balance, my ability to walk without having to hold on to somebody or something, and the balance is the most dramatic thing. The lack of falling. I'm now, on a rare occasion, do I fall. Rare occasion, like once every 3 months or so, and that's because of me clumsily walking or tripping over my own feet. The second issue that I received physical therapy for was a dislocated shoulder, and that was in my mind a lot more serious because it was a physical problem that I had. Not that the neuropathy is not physical, it is, but it's less severe. And the shoulder therapy, I had nerve damage down my entire arm, also from my elbow to my hand and in my hand as well. And I've since had carpal tunnel surgery. I've had surgery on my elbow, and I'm due for surgery on my shoulder as well, but that's awaiting development of these nerves, so they're back in working condition. But the important thing, which the physical therapy was really helping with, is a strengthening the shoulder and the arm to keep it in good shape, and strength for the operation more than anything else. So that's been great.
Great. And before you started the therapy, show me how high you can lift your shoulder. How high could you lift your arm?
Before?
Yeah. And how high can you lift it now?
Well, now, little tough, but
good.
I can get it up over my head.
And that's with a torn rotator cuff.
That's right. Yeah. So that's the result of the physical therapy. It's funny that Brian would tell me, we don't have to work on the shoulder anymore. It's as loose as it's going to get. So it's been great. You know, it's been great. My wife is about to have back surgery. She's going to need physical therapy, lengthy physical therapy, and very intricate physical therapy. And she is going to use Aviator, no doubt about it. And that says it from my perspective, what I think of them.
Well, I've been experiencing a lot of pain for a long time. I had bad knees from arthritis, and I have sciatic nerve, and I broke both arms this last year, so I've had a lot of pain last year, and so that's I'm not talking about all my pain. I'm just talking about the big bad pain.
So now that you've done therapy with Aviator Home Health, has your pain been alleviated?
Well, since Aviator started coming to see me, my life has changed considerably. The therapists have been so good. They seem to know exactly where to work on me to make me feel better. I'm just amazed at how bright they are and how much they've helped me in the past 6 months or a year, off and on. I can't say enough. I would recommend Aviator. I do that, as a matter of fact, all the time. Anytime any of my friends tell me that they've got this problem or anything, I try to give them, I have business cards and I give them to them because I want everybody to feel as good as they've made me feel. My favorite thing with Aviator is if they say they're coming, no matter what, they're here. I know I can count on them, and they're not only physical therapists, they help me mentally. I mean, they must have some psychology along with the therapy, because I feel that, and they make me feel so comfortable. I broke my right arm, and so they gave me all this things to do, and they'd work with me, and so I've been able to use that arm just like I did before. And on the left one, we're working on that now. I broke the wrist in 2 places, so they're showing me how to work with that, and I'm being able to use it more. And the sciatic nerve comes and goes. There's this therapist named Nikki that's absolutely wonderful. I think she knows every spot on your body, and she can just work wonders with you. But I've never had home physical therapy except with Aviator, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. There's not any comparison in at an office getting therapy and them coming here. They show you a couple of moves to do, and then they go off and come back in about 15 minutes and say, "Did you do those?" But Aviator, they're constant. They come to your home, and they're working. You're their priority, and you feel it. Aviator wants to see me get well, and I'm not sure some of the others feel that way about it. It's more than a job for Aviator, I believe, and because I think they care about me, and that's very important. When you start getting old, those things are as important as the pain you have.
Is there anything else that you want to say about Aviator or your experiences?
Well, I would like to thank Aviator for all they've done for me. $1 million wouldn't pay what they've done for me. It's been such a good experience, and I thank them every day they come.